Hey guys, what's up? It's Amena. So today I'm going to be answering my most asked questions. I did ask you guys on Snapchat and Twitter if you had any questions as well. So I got about 20 questions I'm just going to answer. My number one most asked question that I get on every single video is, where are you from? I don't believe you're Sudanese. Whatever. To make a long story short, I'm Sudanese. I'm just not a typical Sudanese, so it's hard for a lot of people to believe I'm Sudanese. Take it for how you want. Amena, my question is, where is your favorite place in Sudan and why? Keep going. Thank you. Really, I've only just been to Khartoum, Durman, obviously, and Al Fashir. I haven't even been up north. I would love to go up north. I'd love to see the pyramids. And I'd love to go to Dongola. I'll just tell you my favorite thing to do. My favorite thing is just experiencing the culture. So I really loved weddings. Eid in Sudan was pretty cool too. Oh, and the Nile River. The Nile River was definitely cool. I did go on a boat along the Nile River. It was so cool to see where the Blue Nile met the White Nile, something like that. It's funny because I was wearing a ring, a gold ring. I lost my ring in the Nile River on the boat. I always joke around like it's from the bottom of the Nile River somewhere, like the freaking Titanic. Next question is from Esma, and she said it's okay to use her name. Thank you, because everybody freaking wants to be private. So shout out to you, Esma. And she said, my question is, how many siblings do you have? So I have 3 siblings. 2 twin sisters and 1 brother. I'm the youngest. My twin sisters are fraternal. They look nothing alike. They're completely opposites. And it's funny because I kind of look like both of them put together. Next question is from Hannah Almalsi, I believe. Hannah's question is, how did you guys meet? I know you said briefly, but I'd love to hear an in-depth story of that and the first date / impressions. Yeah, basically we'll do a video in depth about how we met, but what did you think when you first saw me?
I was like
And he spoke to me in Amharic. That's the one thing.
yeah.
And I was like, no understand. Another question a lot of people have asked, what is your husband's name? Do you want them to know your name or no? That's up to you.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't
I don't even call you by your name, so it's even weird for me to say it. I don't call him by his name. I call him Babe. His name is Elias.
What?
Yeah, I can't even pronounce it right.
Yeah,
Elias,
you
right?
You can't even pronounce it.
Elias?
Elias.
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 Yeah. Better.
Okay.
It's better.
It's close enough. Elias. I call him Babe. Have you ever dealt with people questioning your blackness? I'm Nigerian American, and I've had people tell me that I wasn't black because I'm not technically African American. So yeah, definitely, I think that's a thing that a lot of people can relate to. If you're not African American, they assume you're not black. A lot of people have that idea. I don't know why, because literally African Americans are African too in origin. In high school, I had dumb stuff like people would always say that's not her real hair. I'm not really black. I'm Indian. I'm like, I'm not Indian. I don't know nothing about India. I know that I'm from Sudan, which means land of the black people. So if that isn't enough, I don't know.
Is that real?
Shut up.
Is that real?
What countries have you been to? I've been to Canada.
Really?
Yeah. I lived in Michigan. Canada was 2 hours away.
You never told me.
Windsor. I did tell
Canada?
you. Yes. I've been to Windsor, Hamilton. I don't know. Canada to me was just like the United States. I didn't see anything different.
What?
Yeah, I was just like, okay. I've been to Canada. I've been to Sudan and Lebanon. That's it. But I've been to a lot more countries in connecting flights. Like I've been all over Europe, all over. That doesn't count. Oh, because then I could say I've traveled because I've been to every European country, basically. What's your favorite Game of Thrones character? I like this question. Littlefinger is my favorite, I think, because the whole show wouldn't be possible without him. He literally created the drama of the whole show. And Ned Stark, that was so sad, the first season when he died. I'll never forget that. That was so sad. That literally shocked me. You have a PPL. PPL means private pilot license. But why didn't you continue in this field and move on to CPL? It's a very interesting career. Besides, we only have one Sudanese female pilot. Anyways, wish you the best of luck. So yeah, I've said it before, but I'll say it again. I did start my school doing aviation flight science. I learned how to fly. I have my private pilot license and instrument rating. I stopped during commercial. There's a couple of reasons why I stopped, but realistically, I stopped because it would be hard to do that and balance like the lifestyle that I wanted. For example, I knew one day I wanted to be married and have kids, and that would be really hard if I'm a pilot flying worldwide. And sometimes when you're a pilot, you don't go home for weeks. Just thinking seriously about it like that, it just made me realize that's probably not ideal for me. And so that's why I switched to administration. But now I'm not even doing nothing with aviation anymore. So how long have you been a YouTuber? This is actually a funny question because on this channel, not very long, since like December, I think, of last year, not long at all. But I've had a lot of channels before that. A lot of you guys remember me from some of my older channels, specifically OMGhijabis, because that was like the biggest one. It was a collab channel with 4 other girls. We basically each had a day. I was the Thursday girl, and we would pick a topic of the week and then post our videos. So yeah, that was fun. It got shut down, and I've had channels since that and shut them down. And never really been consistent for stupid reasons, but hopefully now I'm back, and you know, I have a very supportive husband, so I think I'm gonna be here to stay this time. This is weird. What language do you speak with your husband?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Arabic, American, English. English, guys, English. Is it hard being from different backgrounds? Did your families have any problems with it? You know what? It's not hard being from different backgrounds because we're not that different. Like, Ethiopia and Sudan is not that different. It's not like China and I don't know, Brazil or something. Like, it's not that much of a difference. And will you teach your kids English, Amharic, or Arabic? English, because that's my first language and he speaks English. And then he said Amharic.
Why not?
Maybe the kids could be trilingual. They'll speak 3 languages. Another question is, would you ever consider moving to Sudan? In the future, you never know. We've discussed buying homes in Sudan because homes are cheaper. My husband doesn't like that idea though. He said no. That's not my fault. Addis Ababa is so expensive. That's not my fault. If we can get a beautiful home in Sudan, why not?
Whatever. That's not possible.
Why? How do you know it's not possible?
No, I'm just saying visiting and living is different.
Yeah, that's true.
I can't.
So the next question says, can you give some advice about college and in high school? For high school, my number one thing would just be to get through it, especially if you're having a hard time. I mean, being bullied and all that, because I was. Just know that is really, once high school ends, everything becomes so much better. People don't act, I'm trying to be nice, but once high school is finished, basically people are more mature. As far as college goes, my advice would be make sure that it's something that you'll be able to find a job in when you're finished, because college, university is not cheap. So if you spend all of this money on tuition and you graduate and you can't even find a job, you're screwed. Is that your real sister and is she taken? I got this question a lot. She's my real sister. She's my real 100% blood sister. A lot of people were saying you guys don't look alike. I think we do in real life. Maybe on camera it was weird, but also like I had on makeup and she didn't have on any makeup, so of course we looked different. But I think in real life you can tell we're sisters, right, babe?
Yes.
Yeah, even my husband said yes. You can tell we're sisters in real life. The other half is funny. The question said, is she taken? She's single. Bring your offers. I'm just kidding. The next question is asking about makeup. They said, would I ever do makeup tutorials? Honestly, probably no. My audience on this channel is both men and women, and I want my videos to be something that everybody can watch, like men, women, girls, boys, grandmothers, grandfathers, you know. I don't want to exclude anybody. Can you do Arabic subtitles on your videos? That's actually a good question, because I keep meaning to say that you guys actually can do that. If you watch my videos and you're fluent in Arabic or Amharic, those are my two biggest languages that watch. If you guys want to help me out, you can put subtitles on my videos, and we can do it like that. Maybe I'll make you guys a moderator and just we work together. So yeah, that was it for all the questions that I'm gonna answer right now. It was really long, so hopefully y'all enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye.